everybody. How you doing? Yeah, who's the guy on the drums, John? Let's see. John's here. Battlestar Galactica. Yvonne, Vincent. Sweet. Glad you guys are here. 15 already. Fantastic, guys. Just bounced off of, thank you for bouncing off of Rachel's stream. That was a good, fun show. Some people came up that we don't normally see. Hey, Revs, how you doing? Glad you're here. Today is just going to be us hanging out, and we'll get some of you up on the show to hang out. I wanted to just see my crew and hang out and just keep it casual today, and yeah, we'll just chat it up and see what happens, see where we go. I'll show a few records that I got this week. I'm assuming my mic is coming in okay. Give me a thumbs up if the mic is good, guys. I think it's good. Is it good? Okay. Anyway, let's see. This week we had hey Ed, glad you're here. We had a new record store, or a record store reopening in Salem here, called Harvest. About a couple of years ago, the owner died, and it sat empty for a while. It'd been a record store in Salem for a long time. And a gentleman bought the inventory and moved it to the other side of the river in West Salem, and reopened a couple weeks ago. So I went in just to dig a little bit and found a bunch of records. Nice guy in there, Ron, I think is his name. I generally go to my record store that I go to in Salem with my friends. This is Drumbug. I'm wearing their t-shirt today, and I love those guys, Lena and Vinny, that run that shop. They're wonderful. But I went over to Harvest and picked up some records. One that I found there was from 74. You guys know that. Is this Jefferson Airplane Early Flight. Now, I think what's kind of unique about, thanks, Rev, sound fine, Yvonne. What's kind of unique about this is a comp, is that in 74 is also Jefferson Starship's first album. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think that's right. So in 74, they had this comp from Airplane, and then Starship put out their first album. So I haven't listened to this yet, but probably listen to it this afternoon. But kind of a cool cover. I really like it. We'll see what it's got. High Flying Bird, running around this world. It's all right. Go to her, up or down, Mexico. Have you seen the Saucers? I used to like the Jeffersons. You don't like them anymore, John? Why not? Another 74 I picked up there. I haven't listened to it yet either. Is this one, Dana Gillespie? Kind of a wild cover, isn't it? I have a whole section of in where I divide my 74s into, rock and jazz and classical and whatnot. I have a section that's just ladies, and it's big. I think there's probably 100 to 120 albums that are just the ladies. Let's see. Another common that I picked up for just a few bucks is this Guy and Ralna Country. I have no idea what this is. Haven't listened to it yet, but we'll see. By Ranwood. So I also last week, I went up to Music Millennium, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. It's a kind of a storied record shop. I think it's the oldest one in Portland, and it's a big place, many different levels, really neat building. And they have, hey Jens, they have lots of, the one thing about, I like Music Millennium, but you really have to wade through a lot of new albums. And I always get kind of frustrated because I don't have a whole lot, I don't buy new albums a whole lot. But there's a few that I go for because the OGs are so spending, and you just don't see them very often. One of those is the Shuggie Otis Inspiration Information, and this is a cool repress with silver vinyl. And I bought this 2 weeks ago and got it home. Now Portland is an hour ride for me on the bike up up north about 45 miles. And I got it home, and there was a defect on the edge, which made a whoosh, whoosh on the first two songs of each side. So, so I rode back up and went and exchanged it. And the guy there was really nice. He he put on the defective record, and sure enough, it was there. Then we went and pulled another one off the shelf, and we opened it right there. And he put it on the system in the house there, and it sounded great. But this is a really great album. I love it. And the first song, which is the title track, "Inspiration Information," is one that probably you've seen before. You like this, Ed? Yeah, it is really good. Um, so yeah, Raji, no fill. If you mean by they're all banger tracks. That's exactly right. And there's the keyboard stuff in there. Now, am I right in thinking that he did all of the? I haven't looked in the liner notes of the jacket, but he did all of the instruments in this. But yeah, I'm very impressed. I'm going to spin this over and over again. But this kind of, this week I got to 900. I'm at 961 albums from 74, and it made me think that I need to do a top my favorite 25 albums once I reach 1,000 albums from 74. And I was, as I'm in the truck driving this week, I'm thinking about what an undertaking that's going to be. Fun, no doubt, but fun to go through and listen to a lot of, I could probably pull out 100 albums and then go through them, probably narrow that down to 50 pretty quick. And then, but to get to that top 25 and then put them in order all the way down to my favorite is going to be really, really tough. This would definitely be, I have to listen to this, 4 or 5 more times, but this would probably be in there. But I was thinking about all the albums that I would put in my top 20, my favorite 25 from 74. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I think I need to get started on narrowing it down before I need another 39 to get to 1,000. And there are a few that of course that I don't have yet, like Graham Parsons' Grievous Angel. Now, I've listened to that album before, and it probably wouldn't be in my top 25, even though it is in a lot of people's top records of 74. And Rush's first album, their self-titled album, which is I think a lot of people like, though I don't think it's typical Rush. It doesn't have their trademark sound, kind of. Another one I picked up. Oh, and then after I went to Music Millennium, I went over to Crossroads and dug there for about 3 hours, which was really fun. So the Crossroads is over on the east side of Portland, and it's like an antique mall, but just for record vendors. So there's like 30 or 40 record vendors. It's a big place. So there's 30 rock sections, and so that many funk sections and different ones. So you can't just go to the rock and look under Led Zeppelin. There's 20 different sections where you might find Led Zeppelin, and there's lots of underneath. They have lots of boxes, like each vendor will have lots of cheap records. And I found a bunch of Living Stereo stuff there, which I collect as well. I think I'm about 70 Living Stereos now, which are real exciting. I really love to get those. But while I was there, I did pick up, I think this is my last 10cc. This is a double album, and I love 10cc. Their 74 album, Sheet Music, is in my top 10 for sure. And yeah, so I think this is the last one. There might be one more 10cc that I need. I'm a completist for 10cc. I love these guys so much. Let's see what's got here. While I was there, I found this. This is a sealed copy. A lot of you won't know who the Sweet Comfort Band is, but this is a sealed copy from 83, I think it is, 84. And this is a Christian rock band with the lead singer, Brian Duncan. Isn't 10cc math, PK? Raji, let's see. Let me highlight some of these so we can read them together. Do you have Sadistic Mika Band, Black Ship? Huh, no, I don't. Um, Let me write that down quick, Raji. Pardon me, guys. I don't want to miss that. Dick Mika Band. Okay, I'll look that up. I haven't heard of them before. Too Many Records might have a copy. Okay, I love going to see Matt at Too Many Records. Didn't get to go this last time. Anyway, um, this is cool. I love their lead singer Brian Duncan. Is just an incredible voice. It's kind of it's not hard rock at all. A little bit of funk in there. Um, while I was there, I got this was a big one to check off the list. Tangerine Dream Phaedra. This is a Japanese press, so this was really cool to get. It's kind of a strange ambient album found in the ambient section actually, and yeah, so this was interesting and cool to get a Japanese press of this album, 74. And on, I think when I got was it before I left or after I got back from Portland? I wasn't sure. I went to my local Goodwill here in town just to dig a little bit, and I've been really scoring a lot of records to resell. But I found this Neil Young's "Time Fades Away," which all of you know it's from '73, I believe. But this one is a white label promo, and it cost me $4, and it there's not one for sale on Discogs under $100. You can see it had the. I wish it still had the promo sticker right here. You can see it was there, but yeah. So this was a find. I haven't decided whether I'm going to sell it or whether I'm going to keep it. I have another copy that's not a white label promo, but this sounds really good. The vinyl's in really really good shape. So anyway, we'll see about that. Let's get this off. Let's see. It'd be easier doing bad albums of 1974. That's a great idea, Raji. I should do a bad albums of 74. I could definitely come up with I don't know if I could come up with a countdown list, but I could definitely get a handful of them. Um, yeah, you like Phaedra, Jens? It's not bad. It's unique. It doesn't seem melodic so much as just ambient and really cool music or sounds, I guess. You were supposed to play a song off of that for me. Off of what, John? Remember? Oh, yes, I'm recalling something. Um, oh, off of the Neil Young? I don't recall. I don't remember. Um, uh, let's see. Time fades away. Nick's Buckingham is one, Marty. Is um Nick's Buckingham isn't 74, is it? Is it? I don't recall. Anyway, let's now that I've gotten my vinyl out of the way for y'all, I'm going to do let's see. I'm gonna post a link so that you guys can all you can come up. Let's see if I do this right here. There we go. So yeah, make your way up. Whoa. There we go. Make your way up, and we'll hang out. And I thought maybe it would be fun today to talk movies a little bit, some obscure stuff. Um, Ricochet by Tangerine Dream is pretty good too. Okay, I have a I have a concert by it was it was not a repress. It was just released a concert released in '74 by Tangerine Dream. That a concert that was in '74 was released just last year, um, a special pressing or something like that. So I have that in my collection too. So I count that as a because it was a concert from '74, even though it was just released last year. Yeah, Buckingham Nicks was '73. I watched there's this great video I just YouTube channel that I subscribed to last week. Hey, there he is. Um, and it's this old guy with a long beard. Uh, and he's just been recently showing albums from different years, and he's got 3 different albums from '74, and several of the albums he showed, it doesn't seem right, and I looked him up, and they're from '73, but the guy's a character. I wish I could remember his name. I don't recall. Anyway, John, how you doing, man?
Was his name Loki?
No, his name was not Loki. No, but just a neat old character. I think he's Canadian. Got a big, long gray beard.
I'm old and I'm Canadian. Will I do?
You're not old, John.
Oh,
Oh, is that John Turturro?
yeah.
That's excellent.
One of my favorite actors.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus. Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he is great. Everything he does is really good. Even his supporting role in Rounders is really good too.
I don't
You remember? You haven't seen Rounders with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck? I mean, not Ben Affleck. Matt Damon and Ed Norton. Excuse me.
Oh,
it's a poker movie. You need to see that,
I haven't seen it.
John.
If it's poker, I haven't seen it.
I think you'd like it. I think you would. It's very watchable, and yeah, it's got John Malkovich as a Russian kind of mob.
You're triggering me, man.
Yeah,
Malkovich.
Yeah,
I never liked Ed Norton since that movie where he has to go to prison.
Oh, Primal Fear.
And he gets his buddy to beat him up in the end, so he doesn't. So he looks
Primal Fear.
He doesn't look too pretty when he goes to prison.
Yeah,
it's an ugly film. I never liked Ed Norton after that.
Oh, really? He does a pretty good Woody Allen impersonation. I think he was in a Woody Allen movie. So
does Rick Moranis.
Yeah, there's a few out there that can do it pretty good. Although I don't know how it used to be cool to be able to do a Woody Allen impersonation. I don't know how cool it is anymore.
It's all Christopher Walken these days,
Yeah, he's the man for sure. Even Rachel does Christopher Walken.
You can't do Robert Wagner because he's still on the hook for his wife's death. So.
Is he?
Natalie Wood. No, I think that's all been resolved probably.
Oh, okay. Right on. Yeah, Rochelle says Ed Norton freaks her out a little bit too. Like Tim Roth. Yeah, we were talking about that, I think, on Discord. They were talking about Tim Roth. He plays an excellent baddie in Rob Roy. Super creepy. Very good.
Another thing I haven't seen, and it surprises everybody, I know, but it's Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah,
he's in that, right?
Ed Norton? I don't think so.
No. I'm sorry, Tim Roth.
Oh, Tim Roth. Yes, I think he's Mr. White. Is he Mr. White? Yeah, he's in it. That's a really tough watch. Of course, it's Tarantino.
Every time my girlfriend describes what's happening in the movie when she's telling me about it, I'm just like la 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 la.
Yeah, there's a Michael Madsen who R.I.P. Michael Madsen. He has a scene where he has a guy tied up and he tortures him, and he's kind of dancing to this music while he's doing it. And it is, it's rough. It's a difficult watch. I mean, the film is great. It's very well made, in Tarantino style, but it's a difficult watch.
The other one I can't watch is the Oliver Stone Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
That's disturbing.
I watched that. That came out like in the 90s, didn't it? I watched that when it came out, but it was it's interesting. It's kind of a social commentary on how things are with media now before it was really the way it is, before we had the internet and stuff like that, with just the sensationalizing of bad behavior, I guess. That was an interesting.
There's a movie very similar to that one, and I don't know if I've ever read this anywhere, but I'm sure they ripped it off from Man Bites Dog. That movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit of a psychopath, and he has a film crew following him around near the end.
Yeah.
Beginning to the end and stuff. It's very similar, but
yeah. We had talked a little bit about. I wanted to have people suggest movies good movies worth watching that they don't think other people have seen or many people have seen.
I have a few.
Awesome. That's what we're here for.
But I think most of the people on this show right now probably have seen most of these because they're all pretty.
Well, I'm going to.
But I couldn't think of anything super obscure. I mean, Chauncey probably could have, but I think he was.
Yeah, where's Chauncey? Hey,
He's
Greg's here.
I think he was doing some housework or something. I don't know, but yeah, I did what I could without my friend.
Greg, I showed some 74s a little bit ago. You're in just a bit late. Hey, BK, come up if you want to, or anybody, Yvonne, Eddie. Yeah, you're all welcome. Anyway, yeah, give us a movie, and then I'll give one after you, and we'll go back and
Well,
forth.
I'm gonna start with it's really not okay. I'm gonna start with this movie. This is an Ealing Films movie from whenever. Alec Guinness, Man in a White Suit.
Oh, okay.
Great movie. Man in a White Suit. Alec Guinness. I
What
don't.
year is that?
I, you were gonna ask me that. God damn it.
Yeah.
Man in the. Anyways, it's a fun story. It's kind of.
What's the synopsis? But can you give
This
it?
guy, he's a scientist type of guy. I haven't seen it in decades, but he makes this material that's impervious to like everything. It's like bomb proof, eh? And so these people are after him to get the formula and get the suit off of him, and he's wearing his white suit. I won't tell you the ending, but it's quite
okay. Well, I like Alec Guinness.
1951. Yeah, Alec Guinness is definitely one of my favorite actors.
Hey, look who it is in his Westie.
Russell.
Glad you're here. You got good reception.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Nice hat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Well, I put it on because I wanted to get your opinion on it. Does it look silly? Or
no, it looks great.
It looks really good.
Keeps the sun off your head.
And it's not because I'm a hat guy. I think it looks good.
We're all hat guys. That's awesome.
Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, you too. Okay, Russell, you're up. You got a movie for us?
You know, yesterday I was racking my brain because I couldn't think of a single movie. So I cheated and went to was it IMDb and looked up, best obscure movies.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch I'd never heard of, but there was one on there that I totally forgot that I'd seen from, the mid 2010s, I think. It's an Argentinian movie, and it's like I'll give you the name of it in a second, but it's kind of a political crime thriller kind of movie, but it's also kind of a love story too at the same time. And of course it's all in Spanish. But it really blew me away. It's called and actually the reason I thought this might not be obscure is because I think they made a remake, an American remake of it.
Oh.
And it's called, what is it called? I've forgotten the name now. No, it's The Secret in Their Eyes. And I'd never seen any of the actors in it before, but they're pretty well known in Argentina. The director also is pretty famous in Argentina, but it's just this really, really well told story about a lawyer who kind of gets caught up in what ends up being a military coup in the mid 70s in Argentina. It's not overtly political, but it's the story that takes place throughout all this turmoil. And then it kind of bounces back and forth in time between, I think it's like the late 90s when they're in a different era politically, and just how these forces shape their lives. And it's just really, really, really good movie.
Cool. I got that down.
Yeah.
I love, if I can find some good foreign films, that'd be great.
What did you say it might be called?
The Secret in Their Eyes.
The Secret in Their Eyes. Yeah.
Eddie Oldboy is great.
I think the American version is the same name, I think. I don't know I can't remember the Spanish language version of the title is, but anyway.
Anyone seen Black Moon from 75? Some weird surreal. I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna write that down, Jens.
Uh-oh. Now I just have too much more stuff to watch here.
We're gonna have a list after we get done for sure. There's no doubt about it.
Every time I talk to Chauncey, we have like 30 movies we have to watch.
What is Eddie says? Man Facing Southeast, another Argentinian movie. Right on. So my first suggestion, I don't know, have you guys ever seen the movie Tampopo?
I've heard of it. I don't
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
It came out in '85, and it's got Tsutomu Yamazaki, I think is his name. You'd recognize him. He's a Japanese guy, and it's the story. It's kind of it's the story of this truck driver. He plays a truck driver, and he's got kind of a sidekick, and they're going through this town, and they stop at this little ramen shop, and this lady has this kind of struggling ramen shop, and she's not doing very good, and she's got a young son that's as being beat up by the local thugs and whatever. And it's this Western where this the truck driver, he's wearing like a cowboy hat. Anyway, he kind of comes in and kind of rescues the town a little bit, or the ramen shop. If they find an old ramen master, and he teaches her how to make the ramen, and her name is Tempopo, and it's just this beautiful kind of movie. I mean, I think it's I think it's supposed to be like in modern day, so it was in '85, but it has this real Western feel to it, and kind of stylized a little bit like that, like a spaghetti Western, except it's a ramen Western sort of. And one of the wild things about it is the director is this guy named Yuzo Itami, and he I think he directed 10 or 11 films, but he when he was 64, he jumped off a roof and left a suicide note. But his family always said no, he would never do that. Apparently, there was going to be something coming out about him having an affair or whatever, so he was disgraced, with the honor culture and stuff. But as it turns out, then years later, one of the crime syndicates there, somebody from that, admitted that they killed him. They had him up on the roof, had a gun to his head. Apparently, he was going to make a movie about that crime family or something like that. They had a gun to his head and said, we're either going to shoot you or you got to jump off." And and he jumped off, and then I guess they left a note or something. But kind of an interesting.
And that was Uzo?
That was the director, yeah, Uzo Itami.
I've seen a lot of his.
Okay.
I didn't know that story at all.
Isn't that weird? It's just it's kind of a wild thing. But anyway, check out Tempopo. It's
I
really
remember
good.
I used to go to see a lot more films back in the 80s, but I know of the film, but I definitely haven't seen it.
I used to watch. I spin records now most of the time, but
another cool thing is that movie Black Moon. It has I think it was co-written by Louis Bonnell's wife.
Now, who's Louis Bonnell?
Joyce. He's a director, arty kind of guy back in the day. Him and Dali did that famous whatever it is, Shan Andalusia, whatever. They did some really weird film. He's like a weird sort of Dadaist or surrealist kind of film guy, but
okay.
But he's done more stuff. I cannot remember. But anyways, looks like his somebody, I forget who mentioned Black Moon. Sorry.
Yeah, was that Jens? No, yeah, that was Jens.
I was just looking at it.
Okay. Jack says Idiocracy. That's so awesome, Jack, that you would choose that one. I love it. That's cool.
I got a good one.
Okay, go for it.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm so needy.
We all are.
Hey. So this next movie is fun. It is a movie by Ulrich Ottinger, a German female director.
Okay.
She's done a lot of really good stuff. This is a really freaky movie. It's really it's called Point of No Return.
Ticket of No Return.
It's called Ticket of No Return.
Point of No Return is Bridget Fonda,
right?
Yeah.
I don't want to look like a fool. Yeah, so that's a good movie. It's sort of like a commentary on. I don't really see it that way, really, but it's supposed to be a commentary on, how, what men can get away with in public life, and what females can. She basically lands. It's part of this Berlin trilogy, but she basically drinks through the whole film, and she's drinking publicly and drinking openly, and there's brawls, and she meets up with this down and out lady, and they just go into these fancy places and drink together. But it's just at face, it's and like superficially, it's pretty fun to watch too. But it's also beautiful. Like the movie is like you can turn the sound off and just watch it. It's just,
How when did it come out? Do you know? Like, was it a while back?
it's late 70s. I think it's
Oh, really? That old? Okay,
79.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, very
But
cool.
yeah, it's one of those movies that's it's just like an art piece. It's beautiful. Like another movie like I think of like that is Antonioni's Red Desert. It's a great movie, but I mean it's shocking. Like there's like this dreary background the whole movie, and like Monica Vitti has these outfits that are just sort of like pop, right? But anyways, Ticket of No Return. It's fun to watch. I don't know where you would get it. It was on Criterion, and they pulled it out at some point.
Okay, maybe it can be rented online.
But it's fun to watch. It's amusing. It
Okay.
has no. It's not. It sounds kind of like it doesn't really have any underlying kind of depressing tones or anything. It's
Yeah.
just, anyways, whatever.
Anybody seen The Bookshop? I haven't.
Heard of it? I've heard of it, but
Sounds like a feel-good movie, maybe. Jens, write that down. That's cool.
oh, I've got one. It's
Okay.
I think it's a Swedish film from when was it? Probably also the mid 2010s, I think. And it's based on a play. So it's a little stagey, but it's called Diplomacy, and it's a fictionalized account of this Swedish diplomat who somehow sneaks into this Nazi general's quarters in Paris when the general has been ordered by Hitler to bomb these famous buildings and monuments and structures in Paris, and then flood the city, flood the Seine. And the diplomat is trying over the course of the film to try and persuade this guy not to do it. And it's pretty well done. If you don't mind kind of one room sort of movies where it's just everything takes place.
I like that. Yeah. There are certain movies that feel like you're watching a play.
Yeah,
I dig that.
That's definitely one of those.
Like Rope.
Yeah, like Rope. Yeah, except it's not. Hitchcock did some pretty cool, fancy camera work. This is pretty. They don't try too hard to make it, movie-like. So it's
That's cool.
It's a good one.
What are movies, Chauncey? Great question. I think you need to get up here or toss in a few movies, considering the industry that you're in, for sure. Okay. Chauncey says, "Have you seen Crossing Delancey?" I haven't seen that. Have you guys seen that?
I don't
know that movie at all.
Long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. Great movie.
Okay. Okay, I've got one here. And I've mentioned this before on Rachel's Ghost, I think just in the chat, but it's called An Everlasting Peace. And it came out in 2000, and it's based in Belfast. And it takes place, it's a comedy, but it takes place in the time of the Troubles, right? The Protestant Catholic, when they're butting heads. And it's these it's the unlikely meeting or teaming up of these two guys. One's a Catholic and one's a Protestant, and they both have a job or get a job cutting hair at a mental institution, and having been to Belfast and just, it really has this feel of really kind of not gritty, but kind of 70s, 80s Northern Ireland. And what they do is they decide to sell toupees. So it's an everlasting peace, PIECE, like a hairpiece.
Python skit.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It has Billy Connolly in it,
No.
as the they call him the scalper. He's the guy that has this master list of to pay clients, and he goes nuts. They kind of come across him because they're in the insane asylum, whatever, and they want to get his master list so they can go and market their toupees. But anyway, it's got all this social commentary about the troubles and what's going on, and I think you can rent it for like $3. And I've seen it many, many, many times. I think we have the DVD actually somewhere, and it was directed by Barry Levinson. So
What's the name of the
mainstream,
movie
An
again?
Everlasting Peace.
An Everlasting Peace.
So
Okay.
it's considering the subject matter, it's actually with the troubles, it's actually a real lighthearted movie. It also has Anna Friel, which you'd recognize her. She's been in, this was one of her early movies, but she's been in she was the woman in the Will Ferrell movie Journey to the Center of the Earth, and then she's been in a bunch of other stuff that I'm sure you'd recognize her. But she's in it, and then a bunch of people that Irish actors and stuff like that. But it's fantastic, and I would highly recommend it for anybody who just wants to have a really good time watching a movie and kind of get a taste of what things were like in Belfast at the time. Let's see, what's this? As for a film that both compels and repulses, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. Much of the movie was filmed in my old neighborhood, which really creeped me out. Where is your old neighborhood, Revs? Where are you from? And Eddie says it was a great movie. Let's see. Let's see.
I've got a really obscure movie.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt you.
No, I'm done with that one. Go right ahead.
Well, this is a movie I saw a long time ago. It's from 80 something. Anyways, this movie is really good. Have you ever seen it? It's called, it's a Swedish film. It's called Elling. And it's super fun to watch. It's a good movie.
Okay.
It's full of all sorts of weird stuff. They're basically these two guys, and you know what? I'm horrible. I think Ivan's here. I think this is a Norwegian film, actually. I think they're in Oslo, and they're in like a sort of an asylum, and they get released, and they have to live together and prove that they can function as human beings and stuff. But just the things that happen, it's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah, there we go. It's from Norway.
Yeah, Elling. Sorry, Yvonne. My bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that movie. I have not seen it more than once, and I can't find it anymore. So if anyone ever finds it,
Yeah, some of these movies that we're talking about might be a little bit difficult, but I'm sure they're probably out there somewhere to find.
yeah. But it's really worth watching that movie, and then there's another one that I like that's similar. Anyways, I've done my one movie.
Okay.
Your turn.
Russell?
This one may not be that obscure, but it's The Death of Stalin. Have you seen that?
No, I heard about it though.
Okay, so the guy who did, he produced or wrote the show Veep, and he also did a movie called In the Loop, and there was a British TV show that he did that was also about the shenanigans of the government. And I can't, his last name is Iannucci, I think. He's
Okay.
of Italian descent, but he's British, and he's got this, razor sharp wit, very satirical take on people in power and their behavior. And Veep, if you've watched Veep, you'll know kind of what his thing
Yeah,
is.
that's with Julia Louis-Dreyfus, right?
Yeah. But this movie is based on a graphic novel that took kind of a satirical look at the power struggles amongst the people below Stalin after he died. And
Is it a comedy or you said
it's a black comedy.
Black comedy.
There's some
Perfect.
pretty serious stuff that happens in the movie that
Okay.
is all pretty factual, actually. But it's just, the satire is just, if you like satire,
I do.
you would love this movie. It starts with the opening scene has an orchestra performing on the radio, and Stalin's listening on the radio, and he says, "Hey, I want to get a recording of that." And So everybody does everything, you know, for Stalin. They basically do whatever he wants them to do, and they jump. And turns out that they hadn't recorded that orchestra, so they bring the orchestra in at midnight, you know, to record it so that they can get a record to Stalin. And the conductor's drunk, so they have to go and find somebody to conduct the orchestra. And that just it sets the stage for the movie. It doesn't really play into the story very much, but it's just really
That sounds good.
a great movie. And the actors in it are all a lot of famous actors that you would know. And
Okay.
Steve Buscemi plays Khrushchev, and
Oh wow.
it's
Really?
yeah, it's
That sounds
really good.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look that one up this week for sure.
By the way, here's, I don't know if you can see.
Hey,
this
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's on an adventure.
Yeah.
Where are you at right now, Russell?
I'm in southern Utah, about 30 miles north of Bryce Canyon,
Oh, sweet.
in the
Sweet.
Dixie National Forest. So yeah, it's really quiet around here, even though down in Bryce Canyon, it's just, you know, it's
There's got to be tons
it's
of people there right now.
tons of
Probably.
people there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Right on. Yvonne, how you doing, man? Oh, you're muted, I think, maybe. Testing.
It's good this way. I can do a Norwegian accent and talk over.
Still muted, buddy. Oh, now he's back. Are you there? I don't have you muted.
Elling is Norwegian. He's not Swedish.
No, still can't hear you, man.
I will
Okay.
say, well, in the interim, he has quite a nice tan.
You hear
He
me now?
does, and there you go, bud. You're loud and clear.
Yeah. I
Have
have
you
a movie.
Okay, go for it.
And this
Have
is
you-
this is
have-
Swedish.
Have you seen Elling, Ivan?
In Elling. They have made follow-up movies about Elling too. I think they have 2 or number 3 also. I've
Oh,
seen it.
really?
It was in the 90s, I think, or early 2000 or something. Elling movie.
It's in the 90s, but it's like
Yeah.
late 90s, kind of. Yeah.
They have made some follow-ups also.
Oh,
so-
I'm gonna have to Google that. Thanks.
Yeah, you can Google that.
What is
I will
it?
just pop up the link of the movie, the first movie I will talk about. Let me see
Okay.
if I can do that. This is let me see.
You're
Yeah.
being all professional now.
Yeah, this is a Swedish movie. It's called Let the Right On In. That's the English title, and it's a horror movie. And it's based about the friendship about these 2 people on the screen here, and it's shot in Kiruna, outside, not far away from my place. It's 3 hours with the car north in Sweden. And Kiruna is a town that they take a lot of rocks from the mountains, and this black rock, we'll call it. I don't remember the English name for it, but it's a very good film. The Right On, and it's a horror movie, but it's also a movie about friendships and everything, and how to be lonely and everything. So it's a very, very good movie.
Is it scary? Is it really scary?
Yeah, it's a little bit scary, but if you have your girlfriend or your wife, Marty, very close to you, you can
Okay.
have her hands and feel her warmth, and then you don't be.
How
so
about
it's
is
not so
it
scary.
gory at all? Is there lots of blood?
No, it's not.
Okay,
so,
that's
it's
good.
It's a little dark thriller, maybe not so
Okay.
much gory, but
Okay,
it's
cool.
a very good movie.
Is
All
there?
right.
Hey, Yvonne, have you seen the American remake of that movie?
Yeah, but that's not so good. But this is
Oh.
Yeah.
this is the original. So they have made a remake of this movie also.
Well, the original, I love the original, and the remake, even though I wasn't expecting to like it, because usually remakes suck, you know, when they try and do it. I thought what they did was they set it in, where was it? It was in New Mexico, where was it? Los Alamos. They set
Yeah.
the movie in Los Alamos, which is really cool because you get a feel for the place, and it really adds to the mood of the movie. But I would say see both of them if I were recommending it. But the original is definitely
Cool.
Yeah, and I
Really
understand you,
impressive.
Russell, because you're from America and I'm from Norway, and Sweden is my
Right.
neighbor country. So for me, the feeling to be in the first original movie was much scarier than the follow-up. But
Yeah.
see both, and of course it's not a big budget on this. It's a bigger budget on the remake. But both movies are very good.
Right on.
Vampire.
Okay. I will suggest now. That's another one. I have these movies that I've suggested to Rachel and Sue, and they watched a few and not liked them very much. But
It's
one of-
Cheech and Chong, right? I know it. It's Cheech and Chong.
I guess it's your turn again because you just took it right out of my head. No.
Is the answer 10?
The movie is called Spring Forward, and it's Liev Schreiber and Ned Beatty, and it's got Campbell Scott in it, but it's Ned Beatty is works for this parks department in this New England town. I don't know if it's New Hampshire or Vermont or something like that, and it starts off with Liev Schreiber's first day with him, and they're kind of and this Russell, this is like a play. It has different acts, and the acts are separated by just like shots of nature during the seasons, whether it's spring or winter or fall, and you see that. So this relationship takes place over a year, and it's just this dialogue basically between these two guys, and it's so heartfelt and so beautifully shot, and it's just the development of their friendship over the year. And Liev Schreiber's he's an ex-con that gets this job and is kind of grown up a little bit. And Ned Beatty is in his last year of life and not life, excuse me, last year of his job before he retires, and he retires at the end or whatever. It has a bit part by her name for eludes me right now, but she's on the show Frasier. She's the lady on the show Frasier that is Frasier's producer. I forget her name, but she's in it for a little bit. And she's really good. And of course, Campbell Scott is really good. He plays the kind of a rich owner of a fertilizer or a hardware store or something like that. But anyway, Spring Forward, if you want just a beautiful movie, it's pretty lighthearted, although they talk about some little heavier things. And it's just them, whether they're sitting on a park bench or cleaning up around the city pool or painting a fence or whatever. And it's just this dialogue between them. And Ned Beatty is I just love him so much because of this role. And the chemistry between Liev Schreiber and Ned Beatty is just, it's in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. It's just a absolutely beautiful movie. So Spring Forward. So anyway, all right, John.
What?
You got another one?
Oh, I've always got movies.
Right.
Ned Beatty. A friend of mine's her husband looked just like Ned Beatty.
Oh, really? Must be a great guy.
And I like Ned Beatty a lot. Like
Yeah.
a lot. Like I really like
Yeah.
him.
He's
But
so
and one
good.
day I told him he looked like Ned Beatty, and you want to see someone who was like pissed off for like years.
That's funny.
It's a compliment. The guy's a famous actor. He's like,
Yeah.
he just shut up that day, and then he didn't.
He's
talk.
not the handsomest of characters,
Guess not.
but his personality is very attractive.
Yeah, he's good in Superman. No, he's in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he in Superman?
First one.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a movie. This is a TV show.
Oh, okay.
This is a Rainier Fassbinder.
World on a Wire.
It's like 2-part series that they did for German television back in the early 70s. And it's a sci-fi thing, but it's just mind-blowing. It's awesome. I've seen it like 10 times.
Do you know the streaming service it might be on, or is it?
It's on Criterion still, I think, and I
Okay.
haven't seen it anywhere else.
Is it American?
No, it's German. It's
German.
Fassbinder, the director, not the actor. Rainier Rilke. No, what's his name? Fassbinder.
Okay. Right on.
But yeah, it's a really cool, freaky sci-fi thing in 2 parts. But it's filmed like a movie. Like it's not like a TV show. It's like block film, like a real, like it's and there's like crazy tracking shots like go forever throughout offices and stuff. And it's just to watch it for that is pretty cool. But
Right on.
yeah, if you ever see that, I would buy it or watch it because it's super good.
Oh yes, Wolfie Network, of course. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perry Gilpin, you're right. Roz, so hot. There's something about her kind of a raspy voice, and she plays this in Spring Forward. She just has a bit part, but she's really great in it. Yeah, it's great. Okay, Russell, you got one?
Yeah, I guess when I got my Criterion streaming service subscription, I really started getting into like one of the things was the Czech New Wave, from Czechoslovakia. There was a period from I think the early 60s to maybe 67, 68. And then there was a Soviet crackdown. But before that, there were all these movies, or maybe, yeah, I might be getting my chronology mixed up. But the guy who did, he eventually went on to do One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And his name is Miloš Forman.
Oh, Miloš Forman. Huh?
Miloš Forman, yeah.
Yeah.
And so the last film he did before he left the Czechoslovakia was a film called The Fireman's Ball. And it's a comedy, and it's just basically a comedy of errors, really, of this small town somewhere. It's kind of a provincial town where they have a yearly fundraising event that the firemen put on for the town, and everybody shows up, and there's a pageant, beauty pageant, and basically everything that can possibly go wrong goes wrong in the course of the film. And it was he claims that it wasn't a satire of the government, but it did get banned in Czechoslovakia, I think in 60.
What's the name of it again?
The Fireman's Ball. And it's one of those, I think it's on Criterion.
I think I'm going to have to get a Criterion subscription.
I would recommend it. It's really good. I've had it for 3 years, and I've watched it constantly. They dump on tons of movies quite often too.
I love tons of Criterion stuff. Yeah.
But there's also there's a lot of Hollywood stuff. Sorry, I'm interrupting you, Russell.
No. That was all I had.
But I was like, yeah, I would recommend it for sure.
Okay, I think Rochelle and I would love. I mean, we a lot of times at the end of the weekday we'll sit on the love seat and watch a movie while we go to bed. Watch like 20 minutes of a movie over 4 nights before we watch it. Okay, Yvonne, do you got a movie for us?
Yes, I can post a link of this. Let me see.
What is link?
This is a Norwegian film. It's called Thelma, and it's directed by Joachim Trier, and he's a famous Norwegian director. And this is a movie about a young female, a girl that she is coming from a very religious family and living in a religious system, and she got feeling for another female, and it's a little bit love story also, but you can see in the movie that she has this hidden thing that she can do, some magic, and it's a thriller. It's called Thelma, and it's Joachim Trier. He's a famous Norwegian film director, and this movie is from 2017, I think. So I like this not so very scary, gory movie, but I like this thriller with little dark thing. It's creeping very, very slowly and not so jump scary, but this is also a very good Norwegian thriller called Thelma.
Thelma.
Yeah. Not Louise, but just
not Thelma Louise. And I put a link of the movie in the chat. I think so. Didn't that?
That's cool.
I think so. Let me see if I can. I think I do that.
Oh, I got the wrong movie here.
You got the wrong movie? Let me see here.
What the hell is this?
Let me see if I can put it here.
Oh, that's a good movie too. That totally different thing, but
but I put the link in the chat now. You can see.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's about also if you want to be yourself, if you're a religion family and it's not so good to be open that you like this is a woman that you like another woman. So it's also about this also, Marty. So it's interesting for your background also. So it's a real good movie, Thelma.
What year did it come out?
2017, and I put the
Okay.
link in the chat, so
Okay.
you can see that.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah.
I can do it.
So that was my recommend from an
That was-
Okay, that's
I'm really big into
Burden of Dreams and Fitzcarraldo.
Fitzcarraldo. That's a great film.
Thanks, Jack. Let's see. What do we got here? Chauncey says Massacre at Central High is great. Not a slasher despite the title. Do you guys recognize that at all? I've never heard of that one.
No.
I would take anything that Chauncey says as a suggestion, as high praise.
I might have seen it. I think Chauncey sent me a link to it at one
Okay.
point. Yeah.
And Wolfie Baby say in the chat that I've seen Lilyhammer, and of course I've seen Lilyhammer. It's a gangster movie or a TV series with this guy from Bruce Springsteen's.
That guy's great, eh?
Yeah, he's great.
He's a good musician. I think his acting in that Lilyhammer is awesome.
Yeah. He's the boss, mafia boss. He's the mafia boss. Yeah.
Yeah. He comes into this small town and he like takes over like his New York City, right? He's pushing
and Lillehammer is it's not a very big city, but it's in the south of Norway, not far away from Oslo, the big capital in Norway. And Lillehammer, of course, have this famous Olympic ski. Some
back
years
in the 80s or 90s.
It was 90s. Yeah, 90s. So it's a small town, a ski town, and Lillehammer is a fun TV series.
It's worth watching. It's so funny because it's just that juxtaposition of mafia crime boss from New York City.
Yeah.
And it goes to this tiny little former ski village from the Olympic.
Yes.
He just acts like he's always acted. He just shows up and he's like, he just pushes everyone around, gets his way, does whatever he wants.
Cool.
And of course, if you are used to a small town and they make a movie about the small town and the area you live in, then you get more into it. But I think this Lillehammer series is good for everyone. So
I think it's excellent. It's super good.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, I'll recommend a movie that I've, of course, like I've said before, I've mentioned it to Rachel and Sue, and they did not like it. But it's in my top 5 as well. It's called The Music of Chance, and it has Mandy Patinkin and James Spader in it, and it has E. Emmett Walsh and Charles Durning, and I forget the other guy, but it's Mandy Patinkin is a I don't know if he's going through a divorce or whatever, but it's definitely a Hitchcock type of movie, not horror at all, but just kind of weird. And Mandy Patinkin is on this cross country trip in his BMW. It came out in the 90s. I think you can rent it. I think it's actually formatted when you rent it. It's formatted in TV. It's not letterbox, which is interesting. But
do you have a link to it?
I don't have a link to it right.
Can you find it?
Yeah, try to find The Music of Chance. Russell's sideways now. Anyway, so Mandy Patinkin's on this drive, and he comes across this guy, James Spader, who's kind of bloodied and beat up in a ditch, and picks him up, and finds out that James Spader, and this is when James Spader is really young, and he's just he plays this character named Jack Potsy, and you're disconnected, Russell.
I found it. I found the link.
Did you? Okay, cool. And he's this card shark, and he starts to tell Mandy Patinkin about this Sure Thing, this card game with these two eccentric millionaires who live together, these two bachelors who live together. It's Charles Durning and Joel Grey, I think is his name. And they live in this big, huge New England mansion. Anyway, so Mandy Patinkin doesn't have much to there he is. Much going. So they go to this mansion to play this card game, and things are going great, and then it turns sour, and Mandy Patinkin and James Spader end up becoming kind of they have this debt to pay off, and they get tasked to build these two bachelors have bought this castle in England somewhere, and shipped it. Taken it apart and shipped it all back to have it rebuilt, back in this little valley this little meadow that's kind of off their property there. So it's just this relationship and this process over several months of Mandy Patinkin and James Spader building this stone wall, and it's really good. It has a bit part by Samantha Mathis in it, and Chris Penn is actually in it for a little bit. Sean Penn's younger brother that died a while back. But it's really good. Mandy does a little thing where he sings in it. Have you guys ever heard Mandy Patinkin sing? He's got kind of a Broadway voice, really beautiful. But check out, The Music of Chance. Rochelle likes that one quite a bit too. We watch it together, not as much as I do, but that's my rec.
Yeah, Samantha Mathis, she's a nice actor. I like her, and she was also in this movie from 1990 called "Pump Up the Volume" with Christian Slater.
Right, that's right.
That's a very, very good movie. Very good.
With Christian Slater, right?
From 1990.
Yeah, he plays kind of he's got kind of a guerrilla radio station or something.
Yeah, and that's a really, really good movie.
Yeah.
So I put the link of that also in the chat. So
let's do. I'm going to throw a wrench in the works here. Let's do a music-related movie that you really like. It could be a documentary if you want, but if you can think of, I'll go first. Oh, you got one, John? Okay, go for it. Okay.
Silent Running.
Silent Running. That's not the John Candy bobsled team one, is it? No.
Joan Baez does the soundtrack.
Wow.
Okay.
Did not know that.
What's the premise?
Guy on a space station likes plants. That's it.
Oh.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Little robots. Yeah, little robots.
Okay.
You know,
Should
I actually made Luann watch it a while ago, and I'd seen it when I was younger, and I love that movie. I really like Bruce Dern a lot. And so we're watching it again, and we're both cringing because of this. Oh my god, I can't stand her singing. So, anyways.
Huh. Okay. Silent Running. I know that name, but I've never seen it.
It's great.
And,
it's pretty famous. Great. It's a great film.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Russell, we'll bounce to you while Yvonne's.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
There's a movie. It's not obscure, but it's. I guess we're not talking obscure anyway, right?
No, it could be anything.
One of my favorites is, I think it's called Light of Day, where Michael J. Fox plays a rocker, and Joan Jett I think she's his sister, and I think, if I remember right, it's been a while, but the music is really good, and it looks like they're playing when you see them on stage doing songs, which is always annoying when you see in movies where, it just doesn't.
You can tell they're not really playing or whatever.
Yeah. It looks like they're really playing. I don't know if they are, but and the music itself in the movie is really, really good.
Light of Day. Okay, that's cool. What immediately popped into my mind was Bright Lights, Big City with Michael J. Fox. Do you remember that one at all?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, Yvonne, do you have a music movie?
Music movies is my favorite genre. I like science fiction and music movie and romantic.
Okay.
And this one is a very nice, Crazy Heart. It's about a country music star that is not so popular anymore, but it's and of course I'm not living in America, but I've always been fascinated with country music and this big landscape of America and everything. So Crazy Heart is
and he really does the singing and playing, doesn't he? In that,
I think he does that, and of course Jeff Bridges is a good actor also. So
who's the female lead in that? Does it say?
Let's see it here. I just put the. It's written by Scott Cooper. He's the director also, and it's Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, Maggie Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Yeah, and Colin Farrell. These are two most famous actors in the movie. Yeah, but it's not it's a slow movie. It's not, the tempo is not so big. But I really like this movie that going very, very slow and have a nice cinematographic photo and music and good actors and that's my kind of movies.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Crazy Heart. Excellent movie. I'll recommend a movie that I think is cinematographically, I don't know if that's the right word, perfect. It is, every scene is intentional and funny, and it's a very light-hearted movie that I'm sure you guys have all seen. But it's the set design and the costuming and everything is, and the story is just such a feel-good, wonderful movie. And that's That Thing You Do, the Tom Hanks,
Yeah.
with it's got Steve Zahn in it and Liv Tyler, and who's I forget who the guy, that the drummer, uh, Jonathan Sketch or whatever, I think is his name. He's the lead singer of the Wonders, and it's so funny and just so. Have you guys all seen That Thing You Do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
The
Horrible movie.
horrible movie. The soundtrack
Don't
is
go
so
doing
good. We used to play that we'd go on road trips with my daughters when they were younger, and we'd play that soundtrack, and they all know the songs. And of course, it's got they go on the tour with the Playtone Galaxy of Artists or whatever. And now, Lindsey Buckingham. Okay.
It's not, just to reiterate what I said on my show, that it's not music. Don't ever listen to that guy.
Okay.
But continue with what you were doing. Oh, damn. I'm going to Norway, Yvonne. I'm coming.
I have the original and I have a fake one, but I also have ordered a new one, so I will compare it.
Have you you haven't A-B'd him yet, though, huh?
This is, of course, this is the original, and this is I think this one is the fake one, was coming later. But the original, the new one is not coming. It's coming in September.
You don't need to A-B them. You just need to chuck them out or sell them.
Okay.
Hey, I'm with you, Yvonne. I'm a big Boney M fan and other stuff. I do not like Buckingham. That
Yeah.
stupid song, because that goes like down to down to down to down. It's like I want to like blow my brains out. Oh.
Okay, let's do a let's
I
do
have one more music.
okay, go for it. Yeah, go for it, Yvonne.
And I think maybe everyone knows about it, but of course, in the vinyl community, we have one artist or one group that everybody talks about, and of course, is the Beatles. But what happened if Beatles never been? This is the movie Yesterday. And
Great
this
movie.
guy, he is the only guy who have listened to Beatles, and then he made this hit song, and you can see all. It's a funny movie, and
It's so interesting and such a great idea when he's he has that bicycle accident or whatever, and the huge, there's a flash in the world. He wakes up and realizes that things are completely different. Like there's no Coca-Cola and some other things. And then he's sitting, his I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his friend gives him a guitar, and he's just kind of out on a boardwalk or something. And he plays a Beatles song. Does he play Yesterday?
I think it's Yesterday, and of
Plays
course,
it, and they're just like blown away, like, how did you write
Yeah.
that? And he's like, it's the Beatles.
Yeah.
And they have no idea.
Mm.
And there's another great moment when he opens for Ed Sheeran, and it's backstage. It's at this party after the concert, right? And he says, Ed Sheeran says, "Okay, you and me, we're each gonna go in a room. We're gonna write a song and come out and play it." And so they come back out, and Ed Sheeran plays the typical Ed Sheeran song. It's okay. It's nothing fantastic. And then the Indian kid who plays, I think his name is Jack in the film, he plays The Long and Winding Road on the piano, and just everybody's mind just goes, just blows everybody away.
Martin, don't spoil everything.
Okay,
and
I won't spoil
of course,
everything.
and this, of course, is written by a UK director, and he has also made this movie called Slumdog Millionaire, and that's
okay, that's him too. Okay,
it's the same guy, and also he is the writer of the love movie Love Actually. We all he always watches in the Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great Christmas movie. Yeah.
And I prefer often a movie from UK, British movie, instead of
it is a great movie.
Big American blockbuster movie.
Yeah. All right, let's do a Western. Anybody can go first if they want, and we'll just circle around then from
I
there.
must find my movies.
You got one, John? Go for it.
The Man from Laramie. James Stewart.
The Man from Laramie. I've never seen that.
I don't think I've seen that one. No.
It's a good one.
What's the premise?
It's the same with all the James Stewart westerns. James Winchester 73, Far Country,
Okay.
Broken Arrow. He did like about 800 westerns between like 1950 and 1960. So.
Yeah, I love James Stewart. Yeah.
Man from Laramie's good. Far
I
Country
wish
is good too. Far Country was filmed in Alberta, Canada, actually.
There's an impression that I'd love to be able to do. Jimmy Stewart would be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
I like-
old enough to try, but it's.
I like the. I think hopefully we've all seen this, but that Dana Carvey thing on SNL when it's,
Oh yes.
it's a wonderful
man.
life. And
He's
they
so good.
find out what Potter actually did, and he kicks his wheelchair over. And he's like, "You son of a bitch!" And he's kicking him. It's like, that's my kind of ending. It's like,
That's awesome.
he's like hoofing this old man on his down one.
Yeah, he does a great Jimmy Stewart. Yeah. You got one, Yvonne? A
It's
Western?
difficult. I have a movie about Western, and my dad, he was passed away 2 years ago. He loved these Western movies, but the only movie I found here downstairs is of course Bruce Springsteen's Western Star. He made
cool.
the movie about the album Western Star, and of course I will just recommend this big box from Bruce Springsteen that he just released with all these albums that have never been out yet. It's a big box, and I just got it on vinyl. It's very expensive, but it's a lot of good albums there. And Bruce Springsteen, of course, is the guy that I also like very much. Harry in the music room, he of course is his favorite artist. So and of course this the movie here, Blinded by the Light, is also a Bruce Springsteen movie about Bruce Springsteen, and it's a British music movie about Bruce Springsteen and his music, and it's also very good. It's not a Western movie, but Bruce Springsteen is, for me, is a little Western. Western guy. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Nevada Smith? A violent movie, Wolfie. Steve McQueen and Carl Malden. That sounds good.
Oh
I've
yeah.
never even heard about that.
Doesn't something happen to his kneecaps at one point at the end? I think I've seen that movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's violent. Yeah.
You got one, Russell?
You know, I love westerns, and but the only one that I'm thinking of that I love, that I try and watch it every couple of years, is Stagecoach, John Ford.
Yeah.
And it's got, I think it might be John Wayne's first movie or first starring role.
Okay.
I think. And I mean, it's got everything. I mean, in fact, if you've never seen Stagecoach and you watch it, you'll feel like you've seen it before, because so many people ripped off a lot of the techniques and the scenery, and but it's such a solid movie that you can watch. You know, I can watch it every couple of years, and it's like watching it for the first time.
Is it black and white?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
pretty old. It's probably 50s.
Yeah.
I would bet, or yeah, maybe even late 40s. I'm not sure.
I wonder how many westerns John Wayne made in the end. It had to be dozens, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that was
A
his
lot.
thing.
Yeah. Right.
Is Stagecoach? I can't speak. Is Stagecoach like a musical?
No.
I don't think I've seen it, Russell.
I think there is a musical
I know the
called
movie. I don't think I've seen it. Oh, is there?
Stagecoach, though. Yeah. I
Let me
think there
sure.
might be
Let me check.
like a Broadway play, maybe. Or is that? Or am I thinking of Oklahoma? I will suggest Open Range with Robert Duvall and Kevin Costner, and the baddie is Michael Gambon, and it's this sprawling. Just I think Costner directed it actually. It's this. It has a little bit of the landscape, kind of a sprawling landscape like Dances with Wolves, but it's these Robert Duvall. Oh, it also has that Spanish actor that was in that Star Wars series that we all know. We all know the actor. I think he was in Y Tu Mama Tambien. Anyway, and they're free grazers, so they're moving across the country, grazing their cattle, and they come across this town. I think it's in Montana, where the guy who basically the baddie that owns the town is Michael Gambon. He's this Irish guy, and they kind of come into the town, and he gives them hell, and they kind of save the town a little bit. But it's got, of course, Annette Bening in it as Kevin Costner's love interest, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful movie that kind of with a great climax, a gunfight at the end, and the climax that's just really. Rochelle and I try to watch that at least once a year. It's just
I've seen that movie.
It's so good. Yeah, Annette Bening, she's so beautiful. She's great.
Who is
great
she?
in it.
I don't even know who that is.
Annette Bening?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll recognize her, John. She's
Oh
very-
yeah. Oh, okay. I recognize her.
Yeah, you recognize her.
I post the movie in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Let's see. Chauncey says the Red River and the Searchers. Sabata.
I've not seen that.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's great Western with Lee Van Cleef.
Oh, okay. Lovely Van Cleef.
It's a little bit, the budget's kind of it's fun though. The fun part of it, he's got a little shtick that he does. He's got a 6-shooter, right? And in all the old westerns are like counting the bullets, right? Aha!
Yeah.
He's done his 6 bullets, but he had a 7th one, and he'd have it in the handle, and it'd be like kill the guy.
Okay.
And it was always like there's always a guy counting. He'd jump over the rock, and then he'd go like. That was.
Okay, let's do you get how about this? I'll throw another one in. A sports movie.
Oh, I don't like sport.
Sport movie.
This is good then, John. This will be a
Bye.
see Yvonne, can you think of a sports movie?
Yeah, I can give you, but I don't have the movie here. But I think when I'm talking about the sport movie, I'm thinking about the movie. I think it was Tom Cruise who had the actor in this movie. It was about. Let me see. Can I find it? It was
Days
about,
of Thunder, the racing one.
No, not the sport. No. It was. Let me see if I can find it. Sport movie. It's a lot of sport movie, but of course we have the sport movie. This Kevin Costner had a good movie about baseball. Was it?
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Bull Durham. He did 3 baseball movies. I think Bull Durham. What's the other one where he plays an aging?
Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, of
Field of
course.
Dreams,
Yeah, very good movie. Chauncey, are you really going to suggest Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
That's
I
not your.
think I got it.
that's
Yeah.
not-
And the movie I was thinking about was Jerry Maguire from 1996.
Oh, sure. He plays a
Yeah,
sports agent. Yeah.
Yeah, sport
Yeah.
agent. So that's I really like that movie. It's a lot of good fight. It's fast,
Yeah.
but
Renee Zellweger. It's and
So-
Cuba Gooding Jr. as the sports guy.
So it's from
Yeah.
96, I think. 96. Yeah. So that's
Russell?
a good.
I see I'm sideways again.
Or Sideways. Great movie, Sideways. Not a sports
Okay.
movie.
I was going to say Field of Dreams because it helped boost the tourist industry in my state of Iowa.
Oh, okay.
But
If you really needed to do that, you don't really need to do that.
Yeah, everybody's going to Iowa.
Yeah. But the one I was thinking of was The Damn United, which is the
Oh, what's
story
that?
of this guy who buys, I don't know if he buys it or becomes the manager, I think, of the Manchester United
Yeah.
football
Yeah.
team?
Yeah.
I think that's the story, but it's kind of it's a feel good movie. It's like Hoosiers or one of those
Yeah.
underdogs that come back and
Okay.
succeed. It's a great comedy too.
Okay. That makes me think of, speaking of British films, it makes me think of Fever Pitch, which was a British film that that Jimmy Fallon remade with Drew Barrymore. Who is that, John?
Come on, it's Matt Hooper.
I don't know who
Oh,
that.
I
Who's
think it was
Matt Hooper?
yeah.
Hooper drives the boat. Jaws. Come on.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm out of you guys. Jeez.
I'll pick an easy one for sports, and that's The
I can
Natural.
pick a sports one too.
Okay, you guys have all seen The Natural, right? With Robert Redford and Glenn Close and Wilford Brimley and Kim Basinger and Barbara Hershey,
Yeah.
and
It's an old one from '84.
the star of the show. All I can think of is he's Matthew in Anne of Green Gables, but he plays the assistant, Wilford Brimley's assistant coach. What is his name?
It's baseball, I think.
Yeah. Have you not seen The Natural, Yvonne?
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's an old one.
So good. It's from the 80s, 85.
It was banned in Canada, I think.
What? No.
Yeah, I had it banned.
But
You
you know,
had a band.
but Marty, baseball is not a big sport here in Norway, not in Europe. So for me, it's a little odd because
Yeah.
you want to watch baseball game. It takes so many hours, and you eat hot dogs, and you sit there and wait and wait. So
You eat hot dogs.
it's not my
It
kind
can
of
be
sport.
more of a social event, a baseball game, which is really cool. Have you seen Miracle,
Yeah.
Yvonne, with Kurt Russell?
Yeah,
That's a really good movie. I like that one a lot. Okay, any let's see, we're coming up on an hour and a half here, so we'll kind of
I just want to promote some music stuff to you.
do it.
guys.
Okay, let's switch to music, guys. Thanks
to
for the
music.
movie discussion. That was fantastic and a lot of fun. I got so many. I probably got 15 or so great movies to see here. I'm excited about it. All right,
So,
Yvonne, show us
I
something.
want to spread the good name. This is a American artist. She's not so big, and she has made 3 or 4 records, and she's from California, and her name is Pearl Charles, and this is the second album, and she's in the landscape of Fleetwood Mac music, singer-songwriter. Very feel good, very good music, and this was the second album. This is the third album, and this is the last album. And it's not everything is not on Spotify or streaming on the last album, but she released one single each 3 weeks. And this lady here, she's a nice lady. She's like this Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, and she's going to have a concert in Oslo in 1 week, 1.5 weeks. And I also a friend of her on Facebook, and she's not so big artist. And she answered me on Facebook.
Sweet.
When I talked to her, and I'm looking really forward for the concert. It's going to be August 6th in Oslo. I'm flying down from my place here in North Norway, and I'm going to see this concert with her. And she's going to have a band with her also, 3 people. And Pearl Charles, you should check her out.
Okay.
She's have very good music. So
Awesome.
you seen it? So
yeah, I wrote it down. I'll check her out. I'll stream her in the truck this week.
Do that. So
cool.
This have been on my playlist the last couple of weeks because I'm preparing me for the concert in 1.5 weeks.
Oh, fun. Did you order those online?
I ordered this one. I bought this one here. I ordered from UK because it's not released in Europe, so it not in Scandinavia. So this is was ordered in UK. And so I think this is a special with special color here.
Oh, look at
that. Pinkish or something. Desert Queen is the Desert Queen with Pearl Charles is the last album, but you can stream a lot of the songs from the album, but not the whole album. But I think the other albums she had you can stream. So
cool.
Sleepless Dreamer, and it's California vibes. And for me, summer music is California because it's summer always in California, and here in North Norway we have maybe 30 days with summer, real summer.
Yeah.
It's 1st of July to the end of July.
Yeah, so you get some sunshine off the record. That's cool.
Yeah, so I really like to listen to sunshine music, Beach Boys, and California music from in the summer to get the summer feeling.
That was Keith Moon, the drummer for The Who. That was his favorite band, was the Beach Boys.
Really?
Okay.
But he said kind of a similar thing. Not that he was living in Scandinavia or anything, but it was so dreary and rainy in
Yeah.
England. Like he listened to tons of Beach Boys.
Isn't that interesting how certain styles of music can project temperature or a region, like the climate, I guess it is. Russell, are you listening to anything recently this week?
I'm not. Nothing. You mean like new stuff or just?
No, just anything that you're listening to that you've been enjoying.
Well, I just ordered an album by a band called the Soft Boys, which is an old record called Underwater Moonlight. They just reissued it, and I've only heard the digital download version, but the vinyl is on its way, or I might have even arrived by now.
Underwater Moonlight.
Underwater Moonlight. It's kind of they were a post-punk band.
Best record ever.
Yeah, they kind of had
Cool.
They were influenced maybe by Syd Barrett from Pink Floyd and Captain Beefheart, and to some extent Bob Dylan, and
he kind of sounds like Syd Barrett a bit, eh?
Yeah, he does. He sings
his voice.
Yeah. And it's Robin Hitchcock went on to have his own solo career, but the Soft Boys, they had 2 or 3 albums and then disbanded, and he went off on his own. And he's still, to this day, he's kind of become the elder statesman of I don't know, what would you call it, like psychedelic folk rock, British folk sort of thing. But anyway, the Soft Boys is where it really started, and Underwater Moonlight it's kind of considered an indie classic now. I
can probably sing every word to every song on the first 2 records. I had them
you like them a lot.
All throughout the 80s and 90s. I had it on a cassette in my car. Anyways, back to Russell.
Yeah,
great record, super good record.
I just have one more at the end before you leave, Mark.
Okay, go ahead, Ivan.
This is an album from a group called Violet Road, and this is all signed. You see, I met the band yesterday.
Oh wow!
And I also made a video, so I can just post a small.
Please do. I'll watch that after.
I posted in the chats there, and I have all the albums from this group. It's a Norwegian group called Violet Road, and I made maybe 8-9 records, and it's very feel good music, but it's little country western, little rock, and they are very, very nice people. And on every concert, when they finish, they go back the scene, and after 30 minutes, they come back and they sign autographs and they sell the albums on vinyl and everything. So I always meet them after the shows and say hello to them and everything. They're very down to earth. So it's called Violet Road. It's a Norwegian group. So for you guys, it's a nice.
Cool cassette.
Yeah, it's a cassette A and B. Yeah. So you can search, you can find them. Violet Road on there, of course. You can stream them, but it's also music that I listen to on the summer because it's feel good music, not so complicated.
Is it in English or in Norwegian?
Everything is in English. And it reminds me a little bit about Eagles because they have a lot of big, nice harmonies. They sing together, and it's 5 brothers in the band. And they are also coming from a Christian family, and they have going that route, and they're always singing in the home, the mother and the father and the church and everything. But now they go out and have a band, and so it's really good music. Violet Road. It's not rock and roll, but it's good music. So for the summer,
cool.
So they just scribbled all over your record.
No, they have scribbled on my record, but it's
I can probably clean that off for you with some shrimp sauce.
Yeah. I have all the vinyls from the, I think I have maybe 6 of them are already signed, but it's the value is increasing if you have the autograph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
John, have you listened to anything this week?
No.
No music, only work.
Actually, what is that band that you guys on Discord turned me on to? Deer Hunter.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've never heard of them. I'll write that
They're
down. I don't think I saw
And
that.
I've been listening to a lot of Brian Jonestown Massacre.
I hear really good things about them.
I really like them.
Okay.
I don't know anything. Worked in the bush for 20 years. People are telling me what this stuff like shoegaze. I didn't know what the hell that
I
was.
have no idea what shoegaze is. I hear it mentioned
It's
all the
part of that.
time.
But yeah, I like them a lot. I've been listening to that. Been listening to Kurt Vile a lot.
Love Kurt Vile.
Yeah, I just saw him not too long ago.
Right on.
But I haven't really been spinning a lot of records. I have a situation right now where to stream, I've got to unplug a couple of RCA plugs to plug in something else. So I'm just, it's on the streaming right now. Anyways.
Nice. This last week, my third daughter went and saw at the Moda Center where the Blazers play a big concert, the Marias, and we just streamed their album yesterday, and it was really, really good. I don't really know how to describe it. It's new kid stuff. But
I've heard about them.
the Marias,
Yeah. I think from UK, isn't it?
I'm not sure. They're they sing some Spanish songs.
Spanish. Let me see, Marias. I think if I talk about the same. The Marias, okay, with the apostrophe or something.
I don't know.
It's Los Angeles indie pop, not those.
Yeah.
Cinema and Submarine is the two albums. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Soul
like,
jazz.
Kind of, party, kind of just background, really cool.
Mm.
Anyway, all right, we're at 90 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out and talking movies, and I want to do this kind of thing a little bit more too, as as an alternative to just the interviews, because I really enjoy hanging with my friends and around the table. And so we will sign off and see you guys all down the road and online and wherever we might run into each other. So take care, guys. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
Marty.
Yeah, you bet.
Have a good summer.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.